I'm Julius.
Hi, Julius. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So just to make it clear, okay, you bought a Simplicity canister with the power nozzle, okay?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, about 20 some years ago,
Yes.
okay? And you bought it at Bryson's, and you went back to him multiple times, and because you're interested in buying a new one, your house cleaning lady beat it up,
Yeah.
okay? And he's usually never there.
Correct.
He likes to golf.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. He don't like to work either.
Well, I'm not a golfer, so.
Okay. All right. What I'd like to start out with, because we sell every vacuum cleaner there is.
Okay.
Okay. We even sell the vacuum cleaners we don't like. We don't like Shark. We don't like Bissell. We don't like Dyson. And the reasons we don't like them is because they're outdated.
Okay.
Totally outdated vacuum cleaners. The only thing that's changed in like a Hoover, Bissell, even Kirby, okay, is all these vacuum cleaners have one thing in common. They all clean with suction.
Okay.
What I'm going to show you doesn't.
Okay.
Doesn't that sound weird? Okay.
Not necessarily.
Okay. What I'm going to show you actually cleans with what's called cyclonic airflow.
Okay.
Okay. Even much different than the Simplicity you used for all these years.
Okay.
Okay. The second thing they all do is they all clean with what's called a rotary brush. It just spins straight like this.
Right.
Okay. Which is great for picking up surface dirt, but if you ever get embedded dirt, I mean deep down, I call it grunge.
Yeah.
Okay. That stuff is what makes you sick. That's the stuff that actually ruins your carpet and makes it matte down.
Okay. We have mostly hardwood floors downstairs.
Beautiful. That's good to know. That we're definitely getting to that.
Okay.
Okay. And the most important thing I'm going to show you, because with Eden Pure, as we talked, I was director of new product development for 17 years.
Okay.
And what I did mostly for air purifiers. And when you start studying air purification and the devastating effects it has on people, you can't see air pollution until that sunbeam comes through. And then you go, oh, what is that stuff? Do you know what that is?
Pollutants.
It's
Dander.
a little bit of dust. Actually, a little bit of dust.
Okay.
Most of it is dead, putrefied human skin.
Okay.
Okay. See that ugly little creature up here? That's actually called a dust mite.
Yes.
Okay. They eat our skin. That's what they eat.
Okay.
And they have lots of feces.
Okay.
Okay. So indoor air pollution is actually rated America's #1 environmental health problem.
Okay.
Now, why do I tell you this when you're looking for a vacuum cleaner? I tell you this because your typical vacuum cleaner, according to, sure.
I'll stop. Let's not call them back.
According to every research there is, okay, other than the fact indoor air pollution is rated America's #1 environmental health problem. People like Dr. Alfred V. Zam, again, I'm a little bit fanatical because this is what I did. I did research and created things and all this stuff, okay? They call a vacuum cleaner a bacteria slingshot. Also, they call it the #1 polluting machine that you can run in your home. Okay. So the next time you pull out your vacuum cleaner, I'm going to prove this to you, 100%, okay? Most vacuum cleaners do far more to pollute your home than to ever clean it. They should never call it, #1, a vacuum, because the definition of vacuum means an absence of air.
Okay.
And without airflow, you can't clean.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
And #2, they should never call it a cleaner, because I'm going to prove it to you, it's literally a polluter.
Okay.
Okay. Wrong name. Okay.
Sweeper.
Sweeper.
Sweeps things around.
Yeah, sweeps things around right back up into the air in most cases. Now, what I'm going to show you, I'm not talking about an overpriced machine. Okay, let me just tell you that right off the bat. We're not talking about a Kirby or a Rainbow, which, quite frankly, they're pretty good machines.
Okay.
The problem is they're totally outdated.
Okay.
A Kirby will last you the rest of your life if
but
it don't
can't
kill
lift
you.
it.
Right. Well, you're looking at a Kirby guy. I started out selling Kirby's door to door when I was 18 years
Yeah,
old.
when I was 25, 30, I could lift it.
There you go. Okay. And so I love when I can represent, I'm a first generation legal immigrant.
Okay.
So I love America. I love it. America's been good to me. I've been an entrepreneur. I've been able to do great things because of the freedoms I have. At one time, I used to have 5 stores in Columbus, Cleveland, Akron, Canton, all over the place. And we're back in business to spread out again.
Okay.
Because this is needed. Do you know how the average person makes a decision to buy a vacuum cleaner? They'll go to Target or Walmart, and I've seen them. Because I go there, I actually watch, because I'm a fanatic. Okay? So I've heard them say, well, honey, which one should we get? The pink one or the purple one? And the man will usually say, well, which one is on sale, honey? Oh, the pink one. Honey, I really like purple. Oh, honey, go ahead and get the purple one then, because you've got to look at. Tell me, is that not the stupidest way? They don't even plug them in and try them. Now,
At least you didn't say whichever one you'll use.
there you go. Now, what I'm going to show you, this is actually, and then I'm going to start showing you the
Okay.
vacuum cleaner after I talk about how much hardwood and all that you got. Okay, this is actually, I like this because we paid for this with our tax dollars.
Okay.
All about vacuum cleaners. That's all it's about. Vacuum cleaners. General information about vacuum cleaners.
Okay.
Okay. It says right here, buying a new cleaner would be simple if the manufacturers would rate it in a meaningful way, but they don't. They say picking up heavy object, no test. Okay, I mean, your carpet's not full of bowling balls, right?
No, but it does have pebbles that the dog comes
Oh,
in
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and your feet from the asphalt. Yeah.
Yeah, see, let me just bend down here a second. The heaviest particle of dirt that gets embedded in your carpet is a grain of sand.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, no big deal. Now, it says picking up fine powder or flimsy cotton fiber, which is like what you have by your feet there is, it's like industrial dog hair.
Okay.
That's actually an industrial packing material that has barbed edges.
Okay.
So it even says even picking this up is not necessarily a test for cleaning efficiency.
Okay.
So what is? So what is? The best material to use for testing cleaners' efficiency is a granular material.
Is
Like
it what?
granular
Oh, granular.
material,
Okay.
like sand or salt.
Okay. Yeah.
So what we do on black carpet, we use white sand or salt, and we rub it in.
Mm-hmm.
Now the reason we use white sand and salt is because it can't hide.
Right.
Carpet can literally, Lisa, hold up to twice, on thick carpet, up to 5 times its weight in dirt.
Okay.
I have a buddy that's got a carpet company. They'll roll up the old carpet and they can barely get it out of the house. They bring the new carpet, no big deal. It's loaded with, it's not just dirt, it's putrefied filth.
Yeah.
Okay?
I believe it.
Putrefied filth. That's why you got so much of that stuff in that sunbeam too.
Okay.
Okay? We have a guy, see this right here? Okay? Being an air purification inventor for many years, this is a $1,000 little laser particulate meter.
Okay.
Okay? It's actually telling you in a square foot how many particulates there are.
Okay.
Now we have a repair department back here. That's funny. Terrence was just telling me this yesterday. My repair guy was back there yesterday. We blow out machines, do a great job repairing, so we really clean them. This went up to over 20,000 virtually instantly.
Wow.
Okay? Now, when you run a vacuum cleaner, sometimes it'll do worse than that. And the worst thing is, it's blowing it right up your nose. And even if you hire someone to clean your house, isn't it true? They're only going to be as good as the tool they use.
Exactly.
Period. End of story. If it's not designed to do a certain thing, it's not going to do it.
Right.
Now, vacuum cleaner is the guiltiest appliance sold. It's the most deceptive appliance because it makes noise and you go back and forth and all the dirt goes away that you can see. Okay? But you really don't know until you compare if it's really doing any deep cleaning.
Yeah.
Okay, now, let's go back to your cleaning needs. You have mostly hard floor surface, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Downstairs. Yeah.
Downstairs.
Yeah. And
Now,
she doesn't touch the upstairs, so I don't. The upstairs is really rarely used.
okay, very good.
So-
And do you have all carpet upstairs then, mostly?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a lower level?
The basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind
we
of a
use the
basement,
shop
basement.
vac that
Okay,
kind of
so it's
thing.
more concrete and
Yeah,
that kind. It's not finished.
Correct.
Okay, so we're talking mostly, is it wood or is it tile?
It's mostly wood. I do have tile in a bathroom and then a fiberglass floor in the family room.
Okay, so the clip-on kind of stuff.
It's actually, it looks like one piece of linoleum, but
Oh.
it's basic. It's like floating, and it's
Oh, it's floating. Okay, yeah,
fiberglass, so
yeah,
it's-
yeah. Well, today, believe it or not, that's floating
okay.
vinyl right there.
Yeah, and
Okay.
that's Well, it's the room that we come in and out of, and we
Okay.
had our horses at home, metal boots, So
Okay.
it was the best choice at the time.
Very good. Now, Lisa, if you would be so kind, have a seat for about, I'm going to take about 10 minutes, and I am going to show you the vacuum cleaner that is winning awards to be a multi-surface cleaner.
Okay.
Okay, the most fantastic multi-service service cleaner you can buy. The first thing I'm going to go back to is, you can let that go. Okay. The most important thing I'm going to talk about is the bag and the filtration system.
Okay.
Okay. Now, you see that little sign there?
Yeah.
That's an independent lab test.
Okay.
Okay. Riccar, when you run these vacuum cleaners, it's literally like running a hospital pure air purifier.
Okay.
The air goes through, and by the way, a bagless cleaner without the bag, people say, well, I don't have to buy bags.
I have a Dyson that does that, and I use that for quick stuff.
Yeah.
Quick.
Okay, you have the cordless, little
and
pickup.
I use that because
Sure.
we have a lab, and
Sure, sure. And you know what? It's great for that. But whenever you use anything like that, you have a HEPA filter like this, similar. On those, they're much smaller.
Yes.
Okay. But a HEPA is a two-edged sword.
okay,
It's the best filter there is
okay,
because the pores are the smallest.
right,
The double-edged sword is it almost instantly clogs.
yeah, it does that.
Almost instantly. I can take like an upright Dyson like this.
Yeah.
By the way, that's one of the most top-rated Dysons they ever built, and I'm gonna show you that in deep clean.
That wouldn't interest me at all because that couldn't get under anything.
No, and you're going to see how versatile this thing is. I mean, it's a tool. Okay. The reason these clog up instantly is because of the design of the actual machine.
Okay.
Now, anything that you buy, including, and I'm not picking on your Simplicity because that was a great vacuum cleaner. We still sell Simplicity canister vacuum cleaners.
Okay.
Okay? But right here, this part where it comes together, okay, again, quality is nothing more than paying attention to detail. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Okay. This housing, when this bag, wherever you have a crease in the plastic, or a seam, if it is not hermetically sealed,
Things will get out.
I mean like a volcano. I actually have a bright light sometimes if someone ever questions what we say. This is kind of like your sunbeam right here, okay? So you can see everything. We take baking soda, we put a little bit down on the rug and we suck it up. And it'll literally look like Mount St. Helen blowing up. And then this meter will go crazy, okay? Now, I liken the hermetically sealed system to the same thing as your gasket in your sink. If that gasket gets anything or wears out a little bit, that pressure of that water will boom. See, a vacuum cleaner has the more suction you have, the more pressure you have.
Makes sense.
So when you're running the vacuum throughout your home, this is the ultimate way to purify your air. Because it's not a stationary, like if you can buy a $1,000 HEPA air purifier and I can set it right there. The problem is, how are you going to get the air from the other side of the room to come over here and go through that little thing?
Yeah.
It's almost ridiculous. A vacuum cleaner, by the time you run it clear throughout the house, virtually every bit of air in your home has just passed through your vacuum cleaner. That's why the hermetic seal, and this back system, literally, instead of your canister, which comes straight in, immediately it begins to clog. This literally fills from the top, okay, like a farmer fills a silo.
And goes
Now, this, if you look inside this tank here, you actually have ribs.
Okay.
It's to strengthen everything. Also, it puts a pocket of air behind the bag so that it's not just pushing the dirt against the pores and clogging it. It literally keeps everything suspended in the center of the bag. It's like a trash compactor. I've seen these bags come in here on this particular model. You pull it out, it was literally like a solid brick.
Wow.
That light right there will tell you when to change the bag.
Okay.
Even though you may think you need to change the bag, until that light turns red, don't waste your money. Okay? Because, again, Riccar is an American company.
Okay.
These things are manufactured in St. Louis, Missouri.
Good.
Okay? 5-year guarantee, not a 1-year limited warranty. And by the way, underline limited. This is a full 100% 5-year guarantee. Now, and all you do to take the bag out is lift it out. Now, even here, you even have a little flap that comes up there. So that dust is not coming up into your face. So let's close that down here. Okay. Now, this bag not only goes through HEPA, that bag is lined with charcoal.
Okay.
Do you know what charcoal
It
does?
purifies.
It not only purifies, it completely absorbs any odor.
Oh, okay.
You can run any vacuum cleaner you're going to get in 6 months, you're going to have an odor every time you run it.
Especially if you have an animal.
Especially when you have an animal. You know what every odor is associated with? Bacteria.
Okay.
Okay? You don't want bacteria, breathing bacteria, back in there. Then underneath here, they're fanatical. Now we have another carbon here. So the final phase, it goes through an additional carbon filter right there. Now, let's first of all take a look. Like I said, this machine is designed to clean carpet, hard floor, and above the floor cleaning, and underneath everything, all in one beautiful machine.
Okay.
Personally, I really dislike a canister. First of all, you're running into everything. The hose tears up your baseboards. I could go on. Actually,
when I bought it, though, I was told, and the research that I did said that was best for hardwood floors and animal hair.
that is true back then.
Back then.
Now, back then, Riccar did not make this machine.
Okay.
This is their newest, most amazing model there is. Okay, now, when I turn this machine on, the first thing I want you to see is, remember I told you that we don't clean with suction and straight brush rule. We literally clean with what's called triple cushion vibration and cyclonic airflow.
Okay.
Now, the best way to really clean anything, you ever get a rug and you really want to clean it, you go, ooh, you shake it like crazy. So what this machine does, the brush is designed to vibrate, shake, and comb with cyclonic airflow simultaneously. Now,
I have a
go ahead.
question.
Sure.
Do you know, have anyone ever given you any feedback on how this is on, like, the ruggable rugs? Because that's what I have downstairs that can be washed. But some vacuums are hard to use on them.
This is wonderful.
Okay.
I'm going to show you how to do it.
Okay.
There's nothing that what I love, remember, I was an inventor for 17 years. So I'm a detail freak.
Okay.
Okay, that's why I love this machine, because they really thought of everything. Okay. Now, when I've turned this on, the first thing it's going to do is deep clean carpet. So let's see how it does that. You see what it's doing? It's literally shaking, combing, and sucking it in before it even gets there. Is that crazy? Huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got a visual on triple cushion vibration. And by the way, the other thing you want to use this machine on is your mattress. I mean, whip that thing up on your mattress. Take your sheets off, whip it up on your mattress, and because we have triple cushion vibration, it will literally clean 4 inches down into the mattress.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And go slow. You will pull out a pound of flesh. By the way, you pick it up right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that's not as size I thought.
Now remember, you don't carry a sweeper, you push a sweeper.
Right,
The
but if you
only
have to lift
time
it up
to
on
take it upstairs. Okay.
Or lift it up on the bed.
This now let me stick with one thing at a time, so let me finish here. Okay, now when this brush is running, do you see this button right here? Watch. You see it's blinking? I just slowed my brush down 50%. So now you can run it on really delicate rugs like Orientals. Because if your brush spins too fast, it can burn it. Now when I tap it again, there's no brush at all. So now I'm running right onto your hard floor surface like the most powerful upright vacuum. Feel how much airflow that has? Yes. That's literally pure, filtered, bacteria-free air that you're breathing with that. And then just turn it, hit it again, you're back onto your brush, hit it again, and you're back on to half the speed of the brush. Is that beautiful?
Yeah.
Now, little things, yet how important are they? The wheels are literally made, look how big these are tires. Okay? These wheels are made out of neoprene rubber.
Okay.
So you're not going to go clank, 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 clank on your floor. Now, when I flip this all the way over, they also went crazy with detail. This actually spins at 360.
Okay.
So when the machine is on the carpet, it's not going to tip, okay? And it will always stay on the floor. Okay? Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, watch this. Now you want to clean above the floor. Pull that off. Watch this. Ta-dun, ta-dun, ta-dun. Ain't that something? We had the perfect demo up until this time. Well, this is just a little clip, and that wasn't clipped into place. Okay, so now we're going to clip it into place. There we go. Okay, but you've got a 15-foot reach. And now, just pull that like that. Okay, and now you actually have, this is the Pet series. Okay, and we have a pet brush that is right here.
I hate those things, honestly.
Do you?
I really do. They're so small, and in the size of our house, it would take me a day.
No. The only thing this is for, not to sweep your carpet or your floor at all. The only thing this is made for is for like your furniture or like your steps.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, and great for your
No
car.
one has ever explained that. Okay.
Great for your car. Again, you know, I'm a vacuum cleaner fanatic. You know, years ago when I had my stores, I would actually have cleaning classes, and the ladies would come, especially ones that really want to use their tool correctly. Mm-hmm. Most people never vacuum correctly. Matter of fact, you can send your cleaning gal in here. I'll give her some tips. Okay?
Do you speak Spanish?
Si, señorita.
Okay, because I don't.
I get it. But see, this actually works like, you know how you take lint off your clothes?
Yeah.
Okay? And then when you pull this over like that, it just cleans it and sucks it up.
Okay.
I mean, this is fabulous.
Okay.
Your typical, just the airbrush, ain't nothing like this. This is an award-winning tool, and it can actually travel right on right here, so you can get right to it. Okay. Now, one of the things that I'm looking for, we have a tool. Here it is. Let me grab this. Now, we have a little attachment that goes in between. Oh no, this one fits right there. This doesn't come with the machine, but we include it at no charge. This is regularly $29. Okay. Why is that nice? Because now they can go around, clean ceilings, cobwebs, flip that around up above doorways, down the side. And it's all horsehair. It's not that cheap plastic stuff that they make vacuums out of today. Okay? So that's an attachment that comes with one of these machines. So, and notice the most important thing, any other tools like this, like Dyson or Shark or Bissell or Hoover, the hose is loaded up here. If you move 2 feet away, the vacuum cleaner falls over. Because it's positioned correctly, this will never fall over. Okay? Believe me, those little things are big deals because a vacuuming is something you do the rest of your life and you're not going to get out of it a lot. Right? Okay. Now let's talk about brushes. Okay, here we go.
You know, I might use this instead of the Dyson. I hate canisters. I hate them because they catch on corners.
They're horrible.
Horrible.
I had a canister. Oh, here it is. I just traded this in. This is just like your Simplicity.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with this. They bought it in for a tune-up. I demonstrated this to the lady, and she said, there's nothing wrong with this. They paid $1,200 for this, okay? With the power head and everything. I demonstrated that, and she said, my husband is not going to let me buy that because we paid so much money for that, and it's like brand new.
Yeah.
She came back in with her husband, and she bought it. He said, I am sick and tired of my baseboards being tore up. I hate the thing. I trip over it.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Okay? And just to give you an example of how people do really appreciate that machine. And when they come back, look at how Tinker Toy vacuum cleaners are made today. That's out of a $650 Dyson. That's out of their best Shark that they make. They're toys. This is your Riccar.
Okay.
Can you see the difference? Isn't that something? Okay. Now, the brush on this is completely different than even this one. You see the difference in the bristle?
Oh, I see colored.
That
looks shorter.
It's not only that, but it's not as stiff.
Okay.
So when you turn this down onto your middle setting, this will actually polish your floor as it vacuums. Now, if you get like a big pile of dirt, just tap it, shut the brush off for a second, okay? Suck it up, and then turn it back on if anything sticks to the floor. And it's finger touch control right here. So it's so simple, and it's so efficient. Okay, so now we went over deep cleaning your carpet. We went over vacuuming floors with straight suction. We went over all the above floor cleaning, and we went over, in my opinion, the most important thing of all is not to spew the filth back into the air. Now, one other thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to turn this on. Do we have oil in there? Okay. All right. A little bit proud of this because I'm an inventor and I invented what I'm going to show you. Okay. See that little black thing in there? Okay. Right here, it looks like that except it's black.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now we do have a cord with this too, but anyhow, we have a 8-foot long plug-in little cord.
Okay.
Okay. And the reason I'm telling you that is I'm going to show you some uses for this. That is just. And can you grab me a new box for one of the new minis or the Thunder Pure? Do you have one back there? We're all sold out again? Okay. Anyhow, one of these come included free.
Okay.
And the reason it does is because that stuff that's floating in that sunbeam, even though this is not spewing it back out into the air, okay? There we go. I think it's catching on. You just put new oil in there? Okay. All right, very good. There it is. We're going to get a visual. Okay. See, think about something. You see that stuff in the sunbeam, right? Mm-hmm. You do know that it's not contained in the sunbeam.
Yeah.
You're breathing that everywhere you go in your home. Yeah. It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. Okay, now watch. What you're going to see goes beyond filtration, like this. Okay. This is what is called negative ions. You see how everything's moving? Yeah. And then it's clearing out. Now, within 30 seconds, you won't see anything in there. That's heavy smoke. That's about the hardest thing to get out of the air. Okay? If you drive down that dirt road, the dust comes up and the dust goes down. If there were no negative ions in nature, that dust would never come down.
Okay.
All negative ions are is low voltage electricity. Nature's amazing. Okay? See, if HEPA filters work to purify there, now filtering there is very important on a vacuum because you don't want to suck the filth of the world in, blow it back up your nose, right? Okay? But you don't see HEPA filters in the sky with angels changing them, right?
Right.
So what cleans the air out there? Why do people say, man, I can't wait to step outside for a breath of fresh air? Because in nature, fresh air elements are produced nonstop 100% of the time. Electronically, we take one of these little machines. By the way, this is my 5th improvement model. You can actually plug that right in there, plug it right into your car. It's 8 feet long, so you can purify your car too. The other thing this does, other than that, see how crystal clear that is? Okay? And we take that stuff right there and we just sweep the air clean continuously. Okay? So, and now the bigger unit is for, these are for smaller spaces,
Okay.
which is wonderful. Because if you're cooking Indian food or cabbage, you don't want to smell it for 2 days, plug that in right where you're cooking. Within 15 minutes, you won't smell nothing. Onions, garlic, gone. Okay, and what I really love about this is this also produces safe levels of ozone. Okay, ozone, just like water, can be bad in concentrations higher than what you're supposed to breathe. In fresh outdoor air, the ozone concentration is 0.3 parts per million. Pure, safe levels. You know how much ozone you got indoors?
A lot more than that, I'm sure.
0.
Zero. Okay.
0. So this electronically replaces low levels of ozone. Now, why is that important? Hospitals disinfect surgical tools, purify water, industrial water plants use ozone. Hospitals, all hospitals use, see that machine right there, that big white thing? Okay, that's called an eco washer. Okay, you hook that right up to your washing machine and you never use laundry detergent, no fabric softener, no hot water ever again. Machine runs through there and it's ozone technology.
Okay.
With, see that light in there?
Yeah.
That's called PCO, that's photocatalytic oxidation, same exact
Oh,
thing.
dear God, my husband needs to be here.
Is this good?
He has an electronics business. And I know why he can't remember to turn off a light or do anything because he's got too much other stuff rolling around in his head. Basically, I'm kind of on a time frame.
Sure. Let me just say this and then we can, and you know what, stop back at your convenience. We transitioned from just a vacuum cleaner store. This is a healthy home environment
this
store.
Would be something that I know my husband
It's
was
wonderful.
interested in,
It's wonderful.
I
That's
can't
okay.
just-
We're done with the vacuum cleaner. You get one of these free as soon as they come back in. We keep selling out.
Okay.
But I have a huge container load coming
Okay.
that will have, I had the first 2 cartons come early, which you can pick up here in the next week.
Okay.
Okay, and we'll call you as soon as that. But you get one of these free.
Okay.
Okay, this is regularly $139. You get it free with this. This is $8.99.
Okay.
Okay, we can give you a trade-in if you want to trade in your machine.
Okay.
Okay, maximum trade-in is $50.
That's fine.
Okay,
Better than poking the
and the other thing you get with this is you get a year's supply of bags, and the other thing you get with this is some free tune-ups.
Okay. Now let me ask you
Yes.
how much the bags are to replace this.
Very nominal, $24 for 6.
Okay, that's. right.
But again, it's about half price of other bags because we can put so much more dirt in the bag.
Okay.
Okay? Very, very nominal. And by the way, even the bags are coated with charcoal and HEPA together. No, there's nothing overpriced on this.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. And with a 5-year, starts out with a 5-year factory guarantee. Bring it in every 18 months or 24 months and we do a complete tune-up. Absolutely no cost to you.
Okay. And it does well on dog hair, on hard bare.
Phenomenal.
Okay.
You're not going to miss a hair. Yeah.
Can I see how far back it leans?
Of course. Oh, sure. Let me show you. What's really nice is you're sweeping along, then it only goes down so far. But if you step on that lever again,
It goes flat.
it goes flat.
Okay.
I mean, there's really nothing they missed here.
Okay.
Okay? And what I really love about it is it's simple, and everything that you need is contained right here.
Okay.
Okay? And again, when you get like up underneath furniture and stuff like that, when you hook your wand up to that, you can get 2 inches.
Right. That I saw.
2
that.
inches.
I saw
Yeah,
that.
that's why we include it with one of our premium models.
Okay. The only thing I'm hesitant about
Yes.
is will Maria understand how to use
Please send Maria in here.
it? Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
No, I'll tell you, especially when you have, and we have, I tell every lady that has a house cleaner, send them in here. And we'll go back over this. She'll love it because she's a cleaner. Okay? You know, even this little button, she'll go, oh. Okay?
If she can understand.
Oh,
That's
believe me, I have a home in Belize. Okay? So a lot of
you can
Spanish speaking
okay,
people.
Thank you. My
Yeah.
mom was a Spanish teacher at college level.
Right.
I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, no problem. I'll take care of Maria. You just send her in here. Okay? So this is ready to go for you. We got a brand new one all put together. You don't even have to put it together, and you can start cleaning your house and having a pure, not just a clean house, but a healthy home.
Now, as far as trade-in goes,
Yes.
what I have it in the truck, my truck with me.
Okay.
I was trying to decide if I want to just go something new or have it repaired, and it's the last few times that I've had to buy a piece. They're just.
No, this is a dream compared to what you got in your car, okay? Yeah, I mean, that's like really new machine.
Oh, I know, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
that even the hoses and things, they don't make the same one, so it's like a generic hose, and it just
It's
then the
no big deal.
Yeah,
You
okay.
get the trade in. You've got a machine here that's compact, simple, and it has literally, I think you'd agree, we covered everything you want. Something that deep cleans your carpet, easy to use, does a amazing job that no other vacuum can clean the way this cleans for hard floor surfaces, and most importantly, it purifies the air that you breathe as you're using it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sound good?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, I'll go bring in that.
Okay, no, we'll get it for you. Where's your
Sure.
car? Yeah.
Inside here.
Okay, we're done.